Hello, I'm Prayer Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, intuition, the tarot to communicate energy vibration to you, the beautiful viewer, and I'm doing a new format here so I can connect with my viewers. You can feel my energy, get in tune with my intuition, because up until now, you've probably only seen my hands. So I do feel like this might be a better way to connect energetically, and I did feel a big shift with Mercury in retrograde. A couple days ago, I felt this huge shift in the collective awareness, so which is definitely expected during a period of retrograde. But I'm feeling as though the week after, which is after May 14th, when the Mercury starts going direct again, we will be shifting. And I do feel like that week is very prominent in things happening. And I don't know, I have a feeling it could be quite significant for a lot of us. So we're going to be looking at Taurus, and for Taurus, we'll be doing your energy. This could be Taurus, sun, moon, rising, your Venus. You could be cross-watching for Taurus here, or you just clicked on this video. If you clicked on it, then most likely there is a message here for you. So we will ask Spirit for a clear and concise message for beautiful Taurus for after May 14, what is going on here. We'll be doing your overall energy, what you don't see coming, opportunities and challenges. So I'd like to thank Spirit for protecting me during this act of divination. Thank you so much. Please protect Taurus energy here as they view this video. Thank you so much, Taurus, for joining me. So overall, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Just your energy there, Taurus, with the Hierophants. We have the Seven of Wands, and we have the High Priestess in your overall energy. Okay, what you don't see coming. Spirit for Taurus, what they don't see coming. After Mercury in retrograde, what do they not see coming here? We have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have Judgment, ooh, big energy, and the Star in reverse. So what you don't see coming. And for opportunity, what opportunity is there for Taurus spirits? Opportunity, we have the Empress in reverse. All right. And what challenge do we have here for Taurus? What's the challenge? We have the Five of Cups. Okay, beautiful Taurus. Overall energy with the Hierophant in reverse and the Seven of Wands and the High Priestess here. There's something that you're defending foolishly at the expense of everything. Nobody's going to understand it. But you just know that that's something you have to stand for. That's something you have to fight for. But nobody understands it, okay? They might think it's foolish. And it's just a cause here. So something you are really committed to standing true to and defending at all costs and standing your ground. And it's like, you know that this is right for you. So no one's really, or you feel as though no one really gets it or understands it. So you might feel challenged by a lot of people or things coming at you challenging this. We'll ask for a clarifier here when we clarify these. But yeah, it's a feeling of fighting for something here that it even doesn't fully make sense to you logically, but there's just a knowing that this is something you're having to commit yourself to, dedicate yourself to. And then for your what you don't see coming here, we have the Six of Swords, Judgment, and the Star in reverse. What you don't see coming. Okay, this is making sense with your overall energy. I think this dedication, and I was going to say foolish dedication, because that's what the Hierophant is. This is a type of energy where you're going to walk off a cliff to prove a point. so extreme to just prove a point and then you're off the cliff and it didn't prove anything kind of thing. That's the type of energy I'm getting now. I'm not one to argue with your subconscious, with your high priestess of what you have as a knowing. Only you know what this knowing is, so hopefully this message makes sense. But I feel like your inability to move away from whatever this is, your inability to go where it's not as tumultuous, I guess, because you're kind of hung up there, it causes this judgment. And this judgment is finally you having to admit to yourself this situation and becoming clear, and this did not attain what you had thought it was going to. I know that I don't like to rain on people's parades. I mean, only you know. The star is a wish come true. This is in reverse. This is not getting what one wants. Something unattainable here. Because it's not, you wanted it. It just, you couldn't attain it. You had to become honest. You had to face reality. You had to come into this, this is like a video game and you beat all the boss and you go to the end of the game and then you thought you were going to witness this beautiful ending and you just got nothing except for end credits kind of thing. So I just feel as though there's this inability of you to move away from this, whatever this is, and it's causing you mental anguish, because I feel like it is causing you to have to fight and exert and defend all these things kind of coming at you. But this is also saying you have a higher ground in your position. So you might feel as though you have some higher ground to defend this, but at what cost? Because, okay, maybe logically you could defend it, or you're in a position to defend this reverse Hierophant, but because you know it to be true inside something here. But I just feel like you're not going to get out of it what you were probably expecting or wanting. In your opportunities, we do have the Empress in reverse, okay? And opportunity is a gain here. So, I mean, the Empress in reverse is something that is like a block love. So I don't know why that's an opportunity. It could be that you might divert a situation in which there's this love from being blocked towards you that you might benefit from, because it was just this love without, or this sex without love, this type of an energy. Or you could just, I heard this message, this might not be clear or might not be for everybody, resonate for everybody, but in the opportunity, like, thank God I didn't get pregnant. Okay, this is coming in really strong for somebody here. You're like foolishly obsessed with becoming pregnant, okay? And I say foolishly, I mean, if you want to be pregnant, it's not really foolish, but I mean, to the point where it's like, that's all that really is mattering. So you could be sleeping around with a whole bunch of people or with somebody that you don't really care about. I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm just saying, like, that's the end game, is like, I have to get pregnant, right? Like, so it doesn't matter if I'm in love, if I'm married, or, I mean, you don't have to be married to have a child, but all the things go out the window because the end game is I need to get pregnant. So I'm in this reverse Hierophant and I'm defending it at all costs because there's a knowing I need to have a child. Like, you know that you want to have a child. You know that you will have a child. This is like a knowing, okay? And so I am sticking in the situation in which this man doesn't love me, or he is abusive, or I'm in this loveless relationship, or I'm just sleeping around because I need to get pregnant. And then you come into a realization that that you didn't get what you wanted. You didn't have the baby, but this is like a blessing in disguise with this in your opportunity, because it's like later you find out that the man that you were with is an abuser, is a raper, is a freaking pedophile. I don't know, okay? These are extremes. I'm only channeling energy here. It's pointed to get the point across in your opportunity, so it becomes an opportunity as like it didn't happen. So this is like, it's a good thing that it didn't end up happening here, okay? But their challenge is this 5 of Cups. So it's like you have to experience this loss, okay? You're experiencing a loss because at the end of the day, I mean, you still want your child. So there's this sadness, there's this regret, this looking back on a situation with sadness. Maybe you're looking back on a situation that, you're having this like awakening to that, okay, I do want this, this child. This is my dream, my wish, but I can't be in this at all costs, because then, you're just not going to be in a place that you can support what that is about. I I don't know that I want a whole lot of clarifiers here for you guys. I just gave an example, but I'm reading for the collective here, so you can apply that to your situation. I feel your heart's in a good place, so I'm not saying what you want is this like blind obsession with like... I do feel though it's something people don't really understand. So I mean, people could probably understand wanting a child, but if you tell them, so therefore I'm putting up with an abusive situation here, they probably won't understand that. It's like, well, how badly do you want this child kind of thing? But it's something kind of like that. But I feel like what the reverse Hierophant is, it's something a little more out there. I don't think it's a child. It could be a child for some of you, like I said, that message, but I think it's something people aren't even going to understand. Doesn't even make sense. So hopefully this makes sense to you. I think you know what I'm talking about here, but let's get a clarifier here for the Hierophant and the overall energy for beautiful Taurus. So we got the Six of Wands. This is the Six of Wands or Six of Swords. I'm sorry, this is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. We had the Six of Swords in reverse. So yeah, what that Hierophant is that situation you're unable to move away from. Okay, this is moving on to calmer waters. I feel like you're not able to break away from something here that is causing you a lot of mental anxiety and grief. It's a situation you're putting yourself in foolishly at all costs to prove a point, to get something, because there's a knowing of something here in which you are going to need to move away from, have a realization of moving away from this. Let's see what this star in reverse is all about. And this, yeah, the star in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. This is, yeah, I think like when you commit yourself to whatever that was, you're fighting for the cause, putting up with it, putting the energy, the time, the effort, the dedication, nurturing this thing. Like this is like materially putting in, you know, what it takes here. I feel like it doesn't result in the outcome that you would wanted, no matter what energy you're putting in, because I think that energy is being put into something that's not the right area to get your outcome here. Clarify for the Judgment. Eight of Swords. Yeah, and it's in reverse. So the Judgment comes when we are at the final boss of our life, and we have to come out of our in denial. We have to come out of you know, that mindset that we're willing to walk off a cliff or tie ourselves to an unhealthy relationship to have that child. So you become free of your Eight of Swords. You come into Judgment. You have to have an awareness of it, which leads to this feeling of Five of Cups. Let's pull a clarifier for the Empress here. Why is the Empress in reverse in your opportunity? Daughter of Cups. For a lot of you guys, this is a child. I think you guys want to have a child. Oh, yeah, I got goosebumps. You guys want to have a child. The Daughter of Cups. This is like a child, okay? This is a child. And if not, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. And that is what you're blindly pursuing here, okay? This is also, could be an apology of sorts. So maybe there's an apology here in your opportunity around somebody maybe who there was sex without love, wasn't able to give you a child, comes to apologize, which allows you to have some sort of awakening, some sort of coming to Jesus moment. Five of Cups, clarifier. The Sun, it is in reverse, but all that means is delayed contentment here. For when I pull the Sun is super positive. Sun upright reverse, it's always kind of very positive. Just I feel it's delayed contentment, it's delayed clarity, it's delayed realization, the aha moment, coming to Jesus, freeing yourself from the Eight of Swords. You're like, now I get it. I want a child. That's good. I have a knowing, and that's good. But do I need to pin myself to a wagon that is going straight down a cliff? Nah. So you have this sort of a what's this called? Grief. Okay. You go over this grief, whatever, but the Sun is right around the corner. You have clarity, you have joy, happiness, and I think this gives you the strength you need to see things a little bit clearer and not so one-track mind type energy. There was a message here that was coming through, and it totally slipped my mind what it was. What was it? I don't know. We'll see if it comes back to me. But okay, so let's ask Spirit for some advice for you guys, beautiful Taurus. What is the advice here for Taurus? Anything further in regards to their situation that we can communicate? We have 35 perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. So we might perceive something to be true. 8 of Swords, right? Limiting ourselves. I can only have a child with this one person because this is the person I'm in a relationship with, even though they don't want a child. That's only the example I'm using. You might not be the child. Oh yeah, now I remember what it was. No, I don't. Sorry. Okay. So if you're not resonating with the child, which I have a really strong feeling it's something in that regard, because you're seeing things from the perspective of an 8 of Swords, and you're hung up on this foolish way of seeing things when there's a billion fish in the sea of men who want to have children. And yes, maybe you're in a time constraint here and you can only, have this child in such a window of time. So, but you have to have a very good look at your situation and be as real as you can be in order to break out of that comfort zone that you're sticking into, because it's easier to stick to that and have a sense of being closer to what your hope, what you really, really want. But yeah, you're gonna have to dive in a little deeper. There's this High Priestess energy, which is also about listening to what our inside voice is telling us, and there's probably something here telling you that something's off about choosing this person to have the child with or do. But the good news is that you do get over this, because in your opportunity, again, it didn't happen. You did not get pregnant, or you didn't have that relationship that was only in it for sex kind of thing. But I do feel like there is an apology here. This also is like an innocent type love, so in opportunity there could be a connection here in which there was sex without love, or friends with benefits, or blocked love, but then now it allows her to be loved to come in. This is like the new beginning, stirrings of love. This is flirtations and creative juices flowing when it comes to love. So yeah, this is what I see here for beautiful Taurus. I hope this resonated. Let me know how you feel about this new format, and I'd love to hear if this resonated. All right, so we'll see you soon. Bye.